How I got the landlord who stole my $12 deposit blacklisted from every rental board in the state. Bills came due like they always do, but this one had teeth. I rented a townhouse from a guy named Greg for 3 years. Spotless tenant. Paid early every month, fixed small stuff myself, never once called him at midnight. When I moved out, I scrubbed that place until it smelled like a hospital. Took 90 photos. Got the walkthrough sheet signed. Then the $12 deposit just didn't come back. I emailed. Nothing. Called. Voicemail. 41 days later, the legal limit in my state is 21. I got a letter claiming extensive damage with an itemized list. Carpet replacement. Repainting. A deep clean. Numbers pulled from thin air. The kicker. He billed me $1,800 to replace a dishwasher that was broken when I moved in, which I had reported in writing on day 2. He thought I'd shrug and eat it. People usually do. I didn't. Here's the thing Greg didn't know about me. I'm patient, and I read the entire landlord-tenant code for fun one weekend because I was bored. In my state, withholding a deposit in bad faith past the deadline lets you sue for triple damages plus fees. I sent one certified demand letter. He ignored it. So I filed. But I didn't just file. I did homework. Turns out Greg owned 11 units across the metro, all under an LLC he thought was a shield. I pulled the public court records. He'd been sued for deposit theft 4 separate times. Settled quietly each time so it never stuck to his name. So before my court date, I found the other tenants. All 4. Plus 6 more from review sites. I built a folder. I won my case in 20 minutes. Triple damages, $36,000 plus legal fees. The judge actually paused and asked Greg if the dishwasher claim was a joke. That was just the appetizer. I took my folder, 11 verified victims, dates, amounts, his pattern, to the State Rental Housing Board, the Attorney General's Consumer Division, and every tenant screening database landlords actually use to check applicants. I filed formal complaints with all of them. Documented, notarized, boring and airtight. Here's the part that still makes me grin. Those screening databases work both ways. There's a registry landlords pay to access, and a parallel one tenants use to vet landlords. I got Greg flagged on both. Then the AG's office, sitting on 4 prior complaints they'd never connected, finally had a pattern. They opened an investigation into the LLC. His properties are now legally radioactive. No screening service will clear a lease with his name attached, and the units sit half empty because every prospective tenant who Googles him finds my complaint thread. Then the what the hell moment. One of the other tenants messaged me last month. Greg doesn't actually own the buildings outright. He'd been quietly borrowing against them, using deposit money, our money, to cover the loans. Robbing tenant Peter to pay banker Paul. The investigation froze his refinancing. 3 units are now in pre-foreclosure. I got my $36. He's losing everything, slowly, in public. Last I heard he's trying to transfer the deeds to his brother's name to dodge the AG. It won't work the way he thinks. But that's a different mess, and it's not done yet. Edit, a lot of you are asking how I found the other tenants. I didn't, fully. The AG did. When they subpoenaed his LLC records, they found 19 withheld deposits going back 6 years, not 11. I was tenant number 15. The 4 I tracked down were just the ones brave enough to post reviews. So here's what I keep turning over. He stole from 19 people across 6 years and settled every single time to keep it quiet. If I hadn't been bored enough to read a legal code one weekend, he'd still be doing it right now. How many Gregs are out there betting that you won't read the fine print?